Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Girls, I got more intel for you. I got some insight for us on why men always come back.
Yeah, no. I don't know where you get your intel, but you should reconsider your sources. They don't always come back.
I'm such a stupid woman. Okay, I developed a crush on this guy who added my snap from TikTok, and we talked normal last night, and then today he blocked me, and I'm really sad about it. I just don't know what I did wrong.
I don't know either, but if I were to guess, the answer would be on your snap.
The fact that he is broke is not the problem. The fact that he is working currently a low-paying job is not the problem. The problem is that he is not giving. So no matter how much money he has, if he is not giving, if he is not nurturing, he is not going to take care of you and he's not going to provide. So don't obsess over finding someone who works a very high-paying job. That is not a guarantee he is going to be generous. And I can tell you from my dating experience, there are a lot of men who work very normal jobs, but who are very giving. It's getting very loud, but the fact that he is broke is not the problem. The fact that he is not generous is the problem.
And that's the dating coaches of TikTok for you. The fact that he's broke is not a problem, but if he's not giving you money, that's a problem. Well, he's broke. How exactly did that even make sense in your head? He's broke. He doesn't have any money to give you. And yes, those working high-end jobs, they're also not giving you money. You know why they have money? Because they're not giving you their money. Here's a wild idea for you. If you want money, go get your own. You're all strong and independent anyway, right? And when exactly did we jump from protectors and providers to protectors, providers, and nurturers? Some of you ladies really do say the funniest things.
Random little thought that I had today about being single. And I know I tend to talk a lot of shit about being single, but today I'm on a different wave. Hear me out. It's kind of exciting. I have yet to meet my person. At least I think I haven't met him yet. That means that he's out there. That means that he's out there. I don't know where. I don't know where he is, but he's out there. He has to be. At some point, I'm gonna meet him, and he's gonna be the one. I'm gonna be like, hey, it's not today, but it could be. Literally, it could be today, it could be tonight, it could be in an hour. That's insane.
It really is. It could be today, it could be in an hour, it could be tonight, or it can never be. You think you haven't met your person yet. What if you did? What if you did during your last hot girl summer? But sure, let us hope you haven't met him yet. What if you do meet him, but he didn't wait for you because he already met his person and he's married now? Oh well, I guess we'll wait and see. I'm sure you're gonna keep us posted.
I don't know if I'll ever be in a relationship ever again. Now that I'm part of the community of women who have been cheated on and lied to by men, and now that I'm on cheater TikTok and I see how many men lie and cheat through Facebook, I can't do this. I am not meant for this. My little nervous system cannot handle it. My soft heart cannot handle it. And the things that I'm looking for in a man now feel impossible. I'm looking for a guy that is funny. I like to laugh. I'm looking for a guy that's honest. I like to be able to trust you. I'm looking for a guy that wants to bang, that's really fun. And I think I'm just looking for a friend. If you have a funny guy, you don't have an honest guy. And if you have an honest guy, you probably don't have something else. And it's what? So I'm really contemplating and thinking I'm gonna end up alone.
Yeah, I can see that happening. TikTok and Facebook told you that men lie and cheat. That's great. You can't even form an opinion by yourself. You rely on TikTok to tell you what men do. You should not be dating. I'm on OAF side of TikTok, and not to mention the manifestation and moon rising something side of TikTok. It doesn't matter. I have a mind to think for myself, and I know that not all women are like that. You want to rely on what TikTok is telling you, you go right ahead. But if you do, you should absolutely be single.
I hate to be the bearer of this bad news, ladies, but let's talk about it. I've observed that the only relationships that work out long term are the ones where the man loves the woman more than the woman loves the man. And here's why I think that's the case. Because us females, us ladies, us women are naturally more emotional. So we're naturally more invested than the man. So it's almost like if that man doesn't like you more than you like him, it's skewed. Whereas if he likes you more than you like him, it kind of balances out because you're already naturally more invested in the relationship just because you're naturally nurturing and emotional. What do we think about that?
Well, I think that you haven't observed anything. This is only what TikTok told you because you're all repeating the same things. How exactly did you observe those couples and how exactly did you reach the conclusions that in those couples, in those relationships that last longer, the men love the woman more? What exactly are the datas you've pulled and how exactly did you pull those datas? Yeah, I know cricket. And how exactly did that work? If you're more invested, if you love the man more, how can the man love you more? Isn't that kind of a contradiction in terms? You ask what we think and I'm gonna let you know what I think. Those relationships that last longer, they don't last longer because one loved the other more. They've lasted longer because both put in the same effort. They both reciprocated the same effort the other one was putting in. None of them complain about the other that they're only doing the bare minimum. None of them were waiting for the king or the princess treatment. They wanted to make that relationship work and they made it work.
Just a reminder that if you are single, you do not need to explain your relationship status to anybody. In fact, your relationship status should be the least interesting thing about you.
That's a good reminder, but I still don't care. But that's only because I'm not ashamed of my relationship status. I can explain it to whoever wants to know. You're single, say it with your chest. Own it.
I'm going to tell you exactly how you know that you're the problem. And I noticed that I was the problem when I was going to my therapist. And I've never done therapy before. I'm on a self-healing journey. And I decided to do this for myself. And I'm very proud of myself. Let's keep in mind that this is the 3rd session. So she's, asking me what I'm looking for in a man, to describe, just briefly, little descriptions here and there what I'm looking for in a man. So I did. They were nothing crazy, nothing major. Well, to me. And then she looks at me, flips the script, and goes like, so what do you bring to the table? What do I bring to the table? So I thought about it. I really did, because the thing that came up to my mind, or what I thought about over here, I knew that it wasn't going to come out right. But then I remembered I'm in a, safe space and I should speak my mind. So I looked her straight in the eye and I said, I am the table. I am the table. So after speaking, at the end of our session, she opens up her book, the scheduling book, and she wanted to get me on a schedule for the next 2 months on a bi-weekly meeting. So we're scheduled bi-weekly for the next 2 months. I mean, that's how you know you're the problem. I don't take it back though. I said what I said because I meant it.
And I believe you when you say you've meant it, but you obviously still don't know the answer to an easy question. Also, here's your proof that all these self-healing journeys are complete bogus. To be completely honest, I'm actually surprised you're gonna see your therapist again. I was expecting you felt all offended and not book another session.
You know how they say situationships hurt more? This is 100% accurate because when I broke up with my ex-boyfriends, I was like, please never speak to me again. Like, I hate your soul. But with the situationship, I'm like waiting for this man to be like, I want to see you.
Well, what are you gonna do? I wouldn't worry too much about it if I was you. At some point, he's gonna want to have some fun and he's gonna call you.
So I went on a date recently and we were talking about what we did over the weekend, and I was like, oh, I had to get a tire replaced, found a nail in it, leaking, all that. We were chatting over the weekend, so I was like catching him up on like what I ended up doing. And he's like, so you have 1 new tire and like 3 old ones? And I was like, yeah, like everything's good. I've only had my tires for like 2 to 3 years. And I also literally barely drive my car. And he's like, oh my God, you have to get your tires replaced. You should be replacing them every 2 to 3 years. You need to get that done. And I'm like, sir, I am a strong, independent woman that knows when it's time to ask my dad when it's time to change my tires.
Alright, shout out to you. Shout out to that too. And it seems like he should get on it. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.